Now, to begin with, the Kintampo Waterfalls tourist site in the Bunahaf region has been closed down indefinitely following Sunday's incident that claimed the lives of about 19 students. A statement issued by the Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture explained that the closure is to enable thorough security and safety checks at the site, while calling on the Ghana Tourism Authority, GTA, to embark on a comprehensive safety audit of all major tourist sites in the country. The ministry also revealed that it will fast-track its request to Parliament for the passage of a legislative instrument that will enable the GTA to regulate and certify these tourist sites. It further commended officials of the District Assembly, the medical staff of the Kintampo General Hospital, officials of the Police, Army, Fire Service, RECSEC, and the youth of Kintampo for their swift response to the disaster. Well, so following Sunday's tragedy at the Kintampo Waterfalls, government has ordered for a safety audit of all tourism facilities across the country to protect lives. TV3 has observed the weak state of some trees around the Kintampo Waterfalls might have been a contributing factor to the disaster. My colleague Williams Evansinkum, who visited the tourist site, engaged an eyewitness and also sought to understand the possible causes of the disaster,
which actually fell from the cliff and then killed dozens of people here. You can see the vine is still standing, and you can also see water falling heavily from the cliff. But we will be speaking to one of the eyewitnesses who saw it all as far as yesterday's disaster was concerned. And I'll be speaking to him very soon. Boss, good afternoon. I'm telling you now, I had see it be our home.
You're not correct.
I didn't cost one, sir.
The woman say, yeah, you know, photographers. Now, you buy a number by 4 o'clock, and a school for be the bus I buy. Into a mobile, no, now, and so now start a petinka crankakra. Jama binum bebre raw or moho as a consume. Until a bimusu class hamber actually. Ebekambana na nsuo no ano ye de nti omo a omo ba akire ndi omo anko nsuo no omo nyina dwane be hye strache ya omo aboyase nti e omo ana yehu se mframa titwiridue pa mframa anya mframa ketwa eba nti ma me kura me pie ba begina animu ha aka kire omo omo nsuo mu se omo mra na esanse dede no ana omo ye nti me ye me nsase nti bi mu ye effort se nka omo ye dan omo pia bonte the Tian said, a dear a sister way. I just a womb at once. Now, hire D. Then the parents who wants your team, fat a basano, Nama, ya war a patana so, ye nim the abbey. And from Manoso Yadia, not a jai, nay, a very, very severe. Until now was say, will be higher than run for your life. Until me, imagine some me cock, me fruit steps and apple. The me for na boys be di manim boys mienu bi di manim ti ye book careful ba ko am hwese dua no so mienu abu a eba ewo that branch nti eduru ho no dua no me hu se dua no bu ba na me pia boys no mo to form na me koto mo so na dua no ebe cross ye so nti na si kwan no so untimi nya ho hwe nti na wo say ye dan ye bia fa kwan bi obefa so obe
I said money tour guide for her say bibi around this time and from my boy in so to Tonomutimi, Echemo, the Equine or some of us.
Omuba, Yana, Omu, Nipa, or Soroha, Mokasa Chiro, said the high environment city, said the Baya womb pirana de Kekaho. But Omubana, Yakochiramo number 1, 2, 3, no Masayako. Because Nipan Bibaba, Nebi Conti, Omba, Achiramo, the Amubaya, Baya, Obin Copira. Into a much we are no my day. O masanko na nipa foforo aba ne ye de omo kɔ to saa nti nya de se omo ba betena ha omo ba na omo gye hokɔ.
All right, so that was just an account by one of the witnesses. Even standing here, you can still feel that kind of heavy wind. But what surprises most is the fact that couldn't this have been prevented? Because even if you should look at the cliff, I mean, it's very obvious that most of the trees that are sitting on the cliff are quite weak. So apart from this particular incident, in the near future, there's a possibility that any of these trees that we see on the cliff, looking at its weak nature, can also fall from the cliff to this particular place. So it makes the whole thing quite interesting and pathetic, looking at the fact that nobody saw it coming. My name is William Evans Inkum.
Let's still get more on this particular issue, and we have Wiafe Akenten, and he is from the Adas FM, a local reporter with Adas FM at Kintampo, and he is on the line to speak to us about the current happenings there. Hello, good afternoon, Adas. Wiafe, and thanks for joining us.
Hello, good afternoon, my sister.
Well, so what can you tell us about the situation there now?
We just heard the news that the Ghana Tourism Authority, in collaboration with the NADMO, have given indefinite closure to the Kintampo Mighty waterfalls. We have not gotten access to the official statement, so I had to rush to the place. And when I came, like the story is true, the security personnel at post says the information has just come from the municipal, the divisional police commander, who has ordered them not to allow anybody entry to the place. So as I speak to you, the place is locked up. Even though there haven't been any written information placed on the place, but I can see that the place is locked up. So apart from the security guys here who are at the entrance, there's no other individual available.
Well, Wiafe, can you confirm to us that there's one more life that has been lost? Hello, Wiafe, can you hear me?
That one too, that is the information that we have also picked. And, you know, Vice President was here yesterday and he was getting ready to go to Wenty when those officials who were accompanying him they put that announcement, that the information they've also gathered of that another person passed on at the Wenty hospital. Whether it's a boy or a girl, I'm not able to confirm that, but that information came in as one of the official informations when the officials who were following the Vice President gave yesterday.
Well, you are in that particular area. We want to find out from you how this closure is going to affect locals over there.
Yeah, it will be a lot because as I speak to you, I've seen a pickup vehicle loaded with a generator and other things who has just come here and is turning over to go because the people say they have closed the place indefinitely. You know, it is a possibility that people might have scheduled their time to come and visit this place before this incident occurred. So maybe if foreigners do come, they book tickets in advance to come. If they had already scheduled those things and they come to meet the place closed, definitely it will not be fine to them. But the way the place too is, I think I am 100%. I agree with them closing the place for now because the whole place is scattered with fallen trees. So they need to do a lot of maintenance work here before maybe they can open it to the public for visitation.
Well, thanks so much for talking to us. I have been speaking with Wiafe Akenten, and he is a local reporter with Adas FM, also at Kintampo. Let's still stay on this particular issue because there have been calls for an audit into all the major tourist sites in the country. But we want to further look at this particular issue. When we talk about audits, safety audits that is being called for, what exactly are we talking about? We're looking Well, so we're looking into this particular issue, safety assessment, safety audit. And when we talk about safety audit, we're looking at assessment, and then we're also looking at identifying strengths and weaknesses. That is particularly what will be happening when they begin with this particular assessment. And so identifying the weaknesses and strengths of this particular issue will identify, so how is this going to improve, and then we also have to look at improvements that are needed and created to a process. And so let's get more of this particular issue, safety audits. So we'll be talking about, we have 3 types of safety audits. We have compliance and audit inspections. And when we talk about the compliance and audit inspections, what are we looking at? The most basic audits is to a compliance or conditions that the inspections will be looking at. We also have program audits, the 3 types, compliance audits. We have program audits, and that is done occasionally. So occasional programs to reduce accidents and incidents of risk and also unsafe acts. The 3rd one has to do with management systems audits, and that's evaluation and also validation as well. Let's get more on this particular issue. Well, so basically these are what we talk about. So with the safety audits, we look at assessment. We also look at safety violations and conditions. So what happened at the Kintampo, for instance, what were the safety measures that were violated that caused this? We've also done other stories as well where tourist sites, there have been a lot of issues. We'll delve more into it as our reporters are on the ground. So bring us more on this particular issue.